think we might be safe.
Are you sure? Because the last time we tried this, we ended up playing a third-party Sonic on a discount inbred Game Boy.
And maybe we should just step away from the games for a sec and talk about Sega itself. The Sega Saturn was not doing well. The lack of a serious Sonic title to lead the way was beginning to have an impact on the company's profits and the success of the system.
By 97, things were looking grim. Sonic Extreme had been cancelled, and faith in the team was starting to fade, as the 64 and PlayStation were dominating the market. In the States, things got so bad that at E3, Sega of America's president Bernie Stoller not only said, "The Saturn is not our future," but even went so far as to call it a stillbirth. Dark.
Simultaneous to that horrific PR nightmare, Sega announced their next project, which would become the Sega Dreamcast. Except this announcement was news to everyone, including their third-party developers, many of whom had been working for years on projects built for the Saturn, only to find that their games would soon become obsolete.
Even Sonic Team wound up struggling with the shift. In April of that year, development had already begun on the next big Sonic game, but with the announcement that all development would move in the direction of the new console, they had to dump all that work and start over, with the leftover code resulting in the Sonic World area of Sonic Jam.
With over a year's head start on the PlayStation 2 and 3 years to go before the arrival of either Nintendo's GameCube or Microsoft's debut entry, the Xbox, Sega had a significant advantage if they could learn how to grasp it.
So did they pull it off? Let's find out. We'll start with the system's first big launch title on December 23rd, 1998 in Japan, and $9,999 in America. Sonic Adventure.
Finally, we had a real, honest-to-God 3D Sonic game. Not a top-down isometric game, not a demo-sized platform room, not a spin-off racer. No, this was Sonic the Hedgehog fully realized in 3D.
And it was pretty awesome. Not every franchise makes that transition into 3D well.
This game set the formula for what is commonly known today as modern Sonic, where rather than speeding along a track in 2 dimensions trying to avoid obstacles while moving to the right, now the stages focus on 3-dimensional areas with elaborate playing fields and more complicated platforming that require the inclusion of a new homing attack to even really be playable.
Speaking of which, the game is split into 3 different kinds of areas. The one that makes up most of the gameplay is called the Action Stage, which has a different goal depending on which of the 6 playable characters you choose. For Sonic, you're usually just trying to get to the end of a level, and for Tails, you're trying to do the same, but faster than Sonic. Knuckles is trying to find the broken pieces of the Master Emerald with sort of a dowsing thingy, while Amy tries to evade capture from an advancing robot.
There are 2 more characters that are really weird. Well, first there's E102 Gamma. He's the third in a new line of robots built by Dr. Robotnik, but decides to rebel against his creator and shoot up everything he can, racking up combos for doing it in quick succession. Finally, is Big the Cat. He's a big fucking cat with possible mild brain damage. His best friend Froggy swallowed a Chaos Emerald and disappeared, leaving you to rescue him. With fishing.
Anyway, the other kind of stage is called the Adventure Field, a set of overworld hubs the heroes can navigate around to access the game's various levels. It's kind of like Mario 64, where you can unlock new areas or go back to play through the ones you've already beaten. There's also the Chow Garden, but we'll save that for another day.
One thing that is definitely worth pointing out is the game's fucking awesome theme song, Open Your Heart. Now, while the sound of Sonic games would start to change from 1999 on, its roots were definitively back in the Genesis era.
Jun Sanaue was a game composer who, after he got his start with Dark Wizard on the Sega CD, was brought in to work on various sound effects and tracks for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. His work was apparently well received, because he was entrusted with the Genesis soundtrack to Sonic 3D Blast, while Richard Jacques would work on the Saturn version.
Following that, he was tasked with composing the theme to Sonic Adventure, but he knew what worked on the Genesis just wouldn't cut it anymore. So he started working right away with Naoto Shibata on bass and Hirotsugu Homa on drums, turning their band Sons of Angels into a group now known primarily for their work on the Sonic franchise, Crush 40.
But they needed vocals that would really stand out and make a mark. So they went to Hardline frontman Johnny Johnny Jelly, and the rest was history. Alright, are you ready to do this for real?
Let's play. This thing is really big. We'll do that another time. Sega.
Prower.
What you gonna cry about? Whoa, hey. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's surprising. I guess that warning goes for our fans, too.
Pepileptic. Oh, is this how they're handling it? Oh, weak.
Oh, shit. Hey, this is that city they saved from Dark Robotnik.
Yeah, and that thing that we watched. Welcome back to the D-pad.
Speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Too fast
shit.
for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is this how this got?
Sonic.
Is this how this got?
Adventure.
Really move.
Flooded.
Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, well, he's the fastest thing alive.
This was like the coolest fucking thing. Seeing this for the first time was like,
It's a cool cutscene, but I'm like, this doesn't look anything like Sonic. It looks like a shitty horror movie.
it does. It looks like a disaster movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
I'm a big weird
Sonic, he can
the Sonic 3D Blast. What's with the?
Wow, yeah.
Oh shit!
That
it's
looks a lot worse than I remember it, actually.
The 3D has not aged terribly well.
Yeah.
It's
still pretty good.
This was 1999.
I did like that they were like, yeah, they brought in some decent rock music.
One-way track.
And the introduction of New Amy right there.
She's the one.
E102 Gamma.
Yeah, he's the one.
Berg. And the cool new robotic too.
Open your heart and you will
Oh my god.
Wow, can't wait to
Have
hear
fun
what
with
the
that, Rick.
edited version of that sounds like. Hopefully silence.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't it supposed to? Maybe I think the regular song
That's the
is
credits.
that.
It's the credits. Don't worry about it.
So I think we're
okay,
going to be
okay.
cropping out.
Oh man, I can't wait
A border
to
that's
beat
on the
the game
screen
as
here.
every character and just sing through the closing credits.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause we're gonna know-
let's save this data.
Yeah, we're gonna know all the lyrics to every song by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Because literally,
You hear them.
you hear them like
Constantly.
16 times throughout the thingy.
It doesn't matter now what happens.
No,
I
that's
will
from Sonic
never-
2 though, right?
Is it? Damn it! Shit.
It doesn't
Give up the
matter
fight.
now what happens.
Play while you
I
sing.
will never give up the
Yeah, they
fight.
do remix it. They do that for that's for Sonic Heroes though, isn't it?
No,
Don't
no,
they
no,
remix
no.
that?
All three. Everyone who has a theme in this game and the second game, they re-record it for the second game.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, let's jump in. Adventure.
Fix the buttons. That's good. That's
We're
good.
playing as Sonic because that's the only choice right now.
Yeah.
I love when you first play this game. You're like, who's E102?
Yeah, who the
Y?
fuck is that? Who the fuck is
Yeah,
big?
this is looking pretty good.
Froggy? Where
I think that's
are
actually
you?
cool that they show you.
Ooh, that zero's a little off center. That's fun. It is. Frankly, this actually looks pretty good for 1999.
Yeah,
The
I
3D
think it's
on
good.
that looks good.
Instruction.
I mean, they must have
The-
doubled the resolution or something.
The animations are certainly awkward, but the 3D models look great.
Yeah, no, I think
Station
it's.
Square.
I think it's.
Oh, here we
solid.
go.
If you're still with us, we are the D-pad.
Yeah, I'm Rick.
I'm John.
Ooh,
And
South
I am
South Central
just
Station.
Too sweet.
Wait, did that stand for Station Square Central
CJ.
Station?
I don't know, man.
It said SS Central Square.
Yeah.
Or Central Station. Ooh,
Station Square,
KDR
Central-
Records.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Station Square Books. Oh, shit. That didn't look good.
Oh, awkward
rapid
CD track change.
Yep.
Parkour.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You
he's
mean
he's
New
floating
York?
in this too.
Oh.
The facial animations.
There's no
Yep.
HD version of this game. Oh yeah,
This
I love,
is basically the HD.
This-
I
version.
love
yeah.
when they just like stand there
Look
and
at
they
that
shake.
shit. This is the worst cops. Who the fuck's that guy in the back like, oh, I didn't get a license today.
It's his first day and he's drunk.
right. What's up?
Where'd my mouth go?
Whoop, okay.
That was a
The
slow
animation
spin
is
dash.
lovingly bad though. Like I love
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with it. I think it makes it. I mean, it makes the
Station
experience
Square Police
more.
Department.
Oh,
Good.
shit. Look
Who
at that
then-
floaty brain.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it? Like,
Do not, please ignore the floating giant 4-foot-tall golden rings hovering above the ground.
try not to hit them with your bullets.
Please do not shoot them. They're very
If
valuable.
you collect 50 of them and jump, you will turn into Super SSPD officer.
All of our vests have
I'd
one
like to
ring
see that.
included because if we get shot, we won't die.
Oh, imagine if the world worked that way. That'd be great.
We keep shooting him, but it doesn't work. Quick, shoot him.
They say you can't take it with you when you go. So what am I gonna do with all these bullets?
These golden rings are upstaging my shot. Shit, shoot them.
By the way, that's my favorite Punisher line ever from.
Is that from the first?
No,
like
no, it's not from the movie. It's from the comics, actually. It's from.
Oh, they just gave us some rings.
It's from Secret War, the new Secret War. Yeah, like the world's about to end, and so Punisher just walks into a bar full of bad guys, and he just says, "You know, they say they can't. They say you can't take it with you when you go. So what am I gonna do with all these bullets?" And he just shoots all the fucking bad guys to death.
That's great.
Because the world is ending, and it doesn't fucking matter.
So this is our context-free introduction to chaos.
Yeah,
you know,
who's
he's a
at
puddle,
this stage
he's
a terrible
puddle,
design. Yeah.
and
I actually.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Whoa!
You
Oh my
you
God! He's
got
so
me.
powerful. He
Yeah, get
deleted
back
the
down
ground.
there. Deleted the ground. Yes.
Hey, I'll play with you.
Oh
I'll
God!
play with you some other time.
That
I
was super
fucking
Is he? He looks
love
really
that line.
sweaty. Sonic's pretty sweaty in this shot here.
You think it's rain?
Glistening
Nope,
slightly.
it's sweat.
5.
Cool.
Oh! Thank you, camera.
I'll play with you.
He's like
some other
riding a little
time.
miniature motorcycle in his
Yeah.
brain.
What does that even? What is he trying to say? Like, I'll play with you some other
Where you
time.
going?
Right.
What's the context there? Like, you're not gonna play with. This is a guy you just
Bleep,
fought.
bloop,
I think
bloop.
he says that at the end of every level, right?
I think
He
so.
does,
yeah.
yeah. Like, who is he talking to?
Oh
The
no,
palm
that
trees.
Jello
What-
monster.
What's he gonna play?
Jello monster just dissolved into this piece of cardboard we drew a
Wait,
sewer
is it
drain
because
over.
we're playing
It's like
with
a robot
him?
Oxmac.
He's saying that later he's gonna play with us. Like he's gonna
Maybe.
play Kano Jaguar the Hedgehog.
He might be.
And he's gonna control
OC, do not
me.
steal.
Because I can't
What?
jump very high, and I definitely cannot spin dash. I can do a couple.
So seriously though, how is Robotnik?
he's eating his own jacket.
You guys are amazing right now.
Well, I mean, what? How do you think that laugh
That is
works
how that's
otherwise?
pronounced in the native language of Robotniks.
Meanwhile, at the nearby resort,
But how does Robotnik enslave a god of destruction, and why is that? I
And-
just don't get it.
and more importantly, how does Sonic pay for this resort hotel? He's only got 5
With
rings.
his golden rings.
Yeah. 5 golden rings.
Watch out! You're gonna crash.
He has fangs now.
That is my favorite bad animation because it is as bad as it is here. It's like 50 trillion times worse in the original Dreamcast version.
Watch out! You're gonna crash. Ah!
Like the spikes start
Yeah.
going weird and shit. His mouth is.
And then he just starts
Pro Sam,
shaking
but
because
like-
they still do in this version. I already noticed.
But I do
And
love the way he's
what?
like,
Is that a real person?
oh
Or
no,
that-
he's gonna crash. Yeah, she's hot.
Oh.
That's enough polygons. I
Oh
would.
damn,
Is she a one?
girl, you got back
She's a one.
problems. Are you gonna? Can you drown in there?
Yes. And I'm gonna wait.
It's really creepy.
I just want to hear the music.
I'm kind of curious if you can. This is surprisingly smooth. I bet they upgraded this.
Whoa,
slightly
it's not
for
first
the-
person at all.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait a minute.
I don't think they.
What?
I don't know, maybe.
Wait. So they specifically.
Oh,
You
wow.
could straight up drown Sonic in the hotel pool.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Man,
Damn.
here we go, first
Robotnik should
level.
fucking try it.
Where is it?
Oh,
This
there you
way.
go.
I just stopped.
They're very vague
Emerald
with the
Coast.
where the levels actually begin in this
You know,
game.
just somewhere. Just walk in that general direction,
Yeah.
and we'll load at some point.
Go rescue Tails. Catch some Tails.
Rescue Tails' corpse.
Oh, I did not mean to run into him.
Oh,
Whoa,
oh,
whoa,
good.
whoa,
Oh
whoa, whoa.
no. Oh, you got a gold
Dead.
Dean.
Well,
Did
that-
you just die?
That is a new fucking record, CJ. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Wow, this fucking auto aim jumping shit is not working great.
It
right
murders
off
me
the
about as often in Smash.
I really
so-
wish I had the lightspeed dash already.
bat. Oh god.
You get it pretty quick.
You get
right?
it. Yeah, you get real fast. Oh no. Whoop.
That's
Oh.
not speed.
That's speed. Look at fucking. Oh man. Hey, I'm gonna ride this. Oh, I wish you could
I
ride
do
the
remember when I
seagull.
first saw this. I like shit
It's a
myself
lamppost
at those lens
something.
flares. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's
holy
true. That is a
fuck.
pretty solid effect.
Like we're in the future.
That was a big deal on the Dreamcast.
It
So
was
we're
awesome.
playing-
It doesn't make sense with this lens flare though. We're not playing as the cameraman following Sonic.
That's true. Well, we are though. Even in first person mode, we're still like floating behind Sonic.
So who's the cameraman? Is it Lakitu?
Who's running
I
these
like to think
docks?
so.
That's what I want to know.
You should be fired.
Oh God! Out of a cannon. Oh
Now you
shit!
just hold the up button.
Shamu, no! The Oh my God! Why is a killer whale on the beach?
Like
It wasn't on the
too
beach, it was in the water.
realistic killer whale. Like this is Sonic the Hedgehog Odyssey, right?
Yeah, like
And who
a
named them
regular.
killer whales?
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
right.
wait a minute, wait
Who
a
looks at
minute.
the whales just like, hey, this guy's a killer?
Oh, you
looking
can't
for
just swivel the camera. You can only go in first person.
I prefer Ghostface
Boom.
whales.
Oh, nice.
Okay, with that life
Whale
back.
face killer.
I didn't lose any lives. What are you guys talking about?
There you go.
Okay, okay.
Lightspeed dash here would be perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa!
there's a fan there.
Holy
Don't worry
shit!
about it.
Oh my God!
A
so yeah,
magical fan.
if the
Part
opening,
2. Oh, this is from Sonic 3D Blast.
it is.
I love this song. It's probably the only good song from Sonic 3D Blast.
They also bring in. There's 2 other songs that make it in. The Twinkle Cart music comes from 3D Blast, as well as the Windy Hill area.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Weird.
I don't know why they chose 3D Blast. Like, it's not like
it had
that.
some good music.
I mean, it did have
probably a licensing thing.
It was probably licensing. That's a fair point. But like, they didn't remix, as far as I'm aware, any of the music from the Genesis
That's
games.
what I'm saying. It's probably a licensing thing.
Well, Sonic, like, they re-upped their licenses for Sonic 3 and
Michael
Knuckles.
Jackson probably wouldn't let them.
For Sonic and Knuckles, though, they could have easily done a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Although the contracts for that might have been drawn up in a hurry,
Sonic
and Howard
CD
Dross
would
might
have
have
been
had a bunch.
fantastic.
That would have been good too. I have no idea what
The
the rights
American
were
version.
like that.
That you
Either
still refuse
really.
to air on this channel.
No, I tried to air I tried to do both. I love that they put the numbers there like it fucking matters
Right.
to you jumping. Like, you're gonna go hunting for number 6 now. But yeah, I tried really hard to do a thing where there was multicam. Was a thing they were experimenting with on YouTube, and I guess they never released it for real. Because I was gonna do like, oh, you can change cameras, quote unquote, and it'll switch the audio tracks from American to Japanese. I thought that'd be a lot of fun, and it was like, no, we can't do that.
It'd be a cute idea for like the 3 people who'd be willing
That was
to
kind
do
of
that.
anticlimactic for the end of a level
Would've been awesome.
without
Right.
jumping on a plunger.
Yeah, 215 rings.
Rescue Tails, he's just sitting.
He's a vegetable.
Oh, we got
He's
an emblem.
fine.
I think it's probably worth pointing out. I do not think we have any plan of getting 120 emblems in this game.
No.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah,
You wouldn't even
Just
let me. You wouldn't let me get all the heart pieces in Zelda. You think I'm
nipping
gonna get
that in
all
the bud right away.
I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
It's
I've
too
seen-
much eyebrows, Sonic. Give it a
You're
rest.
too good of a pilot, except that time that you crashed on an island, and also that time you got shot out of the sky while we were chasing another plane.
And that other time that you crashed.
in
Yeah, but
fact,
none
you
of those
crashed
are Tails'
fairly
fault,
often.
probably.
Yeah. Tawa! Boink.
And
Where did
I
that
think
come
you're
from?
actually
Pull that
going
out
to
of?
crash at least 2 more times during the course of this game, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't realize Sonic was the lead singer from Kiss.
I wanna fly high. I wanna fly.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, they make
So Tails' voice acting isn't so.
will be. Somebody will be.
They make the background music for every single cutscene one of the 6 main characters.
reach the
Every single one.
Every single one. I'm pretty sure.
heavens,
Yeah,
waiting
you
for
see?
me.
It's so weird.
This is gonna be so epic.
Now you can play with Tails.
I love all
Don't
these
tell him
songs.
though; he'll get kind of
No,
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna play with
like
you
that.
later.
So,
Tails.
oh, you earned a trophy.
That's what he's talking. He's talking to the other characters in the game. It makes so much sense.
So yeah, we're playing the PlayStation
So-
3,
so
PlayStation
this
Network
okay,
one.
you can't go through those doors for
Can you
reasons.
go? So you need the Lightspeed shoes to go up and across the,
I
the
can't
balcony,
get the
right?
Lightspeed shoes yet.
Well, no, but there's a thing you get with the Lightspeed shoes. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
the Lightspeed attack.
So welcome to
Something.
Station Square.
I
Let's
can't
take
get
a look
anything
around.
yet, right?
Can you go in Twinkle Park?
No, I can't go in Twinkle Park. Where?
You sure?
Oh,
It
it's the
looks
sewer.
like
Oh yeah, the manhole cover has to open before I can get the Lightspeed shoes.
Yeah, they really they are not clear at all with where you're supposed to be.
I know.
going.
I think the first time I played this game, I ran around for like fucking 2 days before I realized. Oh, you get on the train.
Yeah, because that's a Sonic thing, right?
Yeah. And
Well,
oh,
we've
yeah.
seen Tails. Let's hop on the subway.
That rings a bell.
Mystic Ruins.
It's like why can't they just have paintings that I jump into?
Well, this game seems
I
like it'd be really
understand
cool
that.
if it had more than one level.
All right, let's check out the Mystic Ruins next time.
Next time.